They were in the crowd.
They were not in the crowd. They were in a building across the way. It was the person that they've seen is a college-age guy, but he is not in custody. It was not either one of the two old men that were suspects initially. Charlie Kirk.
Oh, where was it again? Was it in? It was in a
University of Utah or something. It was a university in Utah that was not Brigham Young. So. Okay. So what numbers did we do?
2 to 14.
2. Number 2 is 22.
And he's confused.
Yes.
Number 1 is 22.
Number 2 is 22.
Number 2 is 22. Give me a second. No, I just said number 1, but it's number 2. I didn't know. Number 2 is 22.
Number 4 is $3.02. I would love for y'all to not talk to each other for a couple minutes, because then maybe, if we're lucky, cross our fingers, we will have less huhs and less would you repeat that. Yes, sir.
I don't know where my math little spiral notebook is, and I think I left it in there.
Yeah, go grab it. See if it is there. Yeah. I'll even wait for you for a second.
Run.
No, I just yelled about running in the building.
You stole it.
Speed walk. Run.
I didn't do anything.
Run, just like
Oh, I think Miss Rochelle put it in here. Okay.
Can't blame me.
Miss Rochelle.
Number 6 is 12. Number 8 is 4.
It's 4?
Wait, how? 4. Oh.
It is 4. Not 8.
Yeah, so you made a mistake. So maybe star that one, right? Why is this confusing every class? We go through the same process every time. I don't necessarily expect you to get them all right. If I did, I wouldn't waste my time reading the answers. I mean, it's fine, but if we're in May and we're still like, what? I missed this one? How did that happen? I don't know. Ask about it. Then, But right now in September, I guess it's still fine. All right, where was I? 10, big fat hen.
Oh, what? Beautiful.
Number 10. What numbers did we say we did?
2 to 14.
Okay, so let me put up 10 through 14 on the board because they got lots of steps. It's going to be easier, because then you really are going to be not just because you're like, I missed it, but you're like, I'm confused what you're even saying out loud. All right. Because those will be the ones you have questions about anyway, so let's see how wrong you did them. I'm being mostly sarcastic, mostly.
No, I don't have my driver's permit yet. I get it tomorrow.
You're going to be driving? That's terrifying. If you're saying that now, then you definitely are. You know who some of the worst drivers on the road, young drivers I should say, because all bets are off the older people get, but some of the worst young drivers on the road are people that are like, I've been driving since I was 12 on my daddy's farm. Dude, I've seen you drive. You can't drive. And the reason why, and you want to know why they can't drive? You know what the problem is? You know what causes that? Is they think they can. And so then when they're supposed to actually learn how to drive, they don't. That's great 8 words. Is that a you quote, or are you quoting something? That's great words. I couldn't agree more with that sentence. I think that sentence honestly probably explains a lot of the world today. Huh? I doubt that very much. And I will also clarify, there is not a good 18-year-old driver on the planet. They don't exist. Or a 16-year-old driver. Good driving takes experience and maturity. There's not a 16 or an 18-year-old or a 15-year-old that has both of those. They don't exist. Doesn't exist. Okay, number 10, is right there. Let's see, not quite everybody's here, so I should flip the camera around.
Inverse? Oh.
I don't even know where to start. I'm
Oh.
sorry.
Wow, so I just did it wrong.
All of that's the answer.
What?
So if you don't have all of that, you didn't get the answer. All of it is.
Nice.
Okay, so number 12.
Wait.
Wow, y'all are slow readers. But anyway, here we go.
I missed you.
That's fine. I didn't know. I apologize. I'm going to go back to eating my salad.
Okay.
Slay.
I love the salad.
I ordered a salad yesterday and McDonald's and they gave me a cookie instead. No, guys, you know what Ashley said? Like 5 minutes ago, she was like, slay girl. I was like, oh my god. No, I'm sorry for rubbing off on you.
Okay, read the answer.
Yes, we got it. Yeah. Thank you, Mr. Sean. Thank you. The voice crack. You all trying.
12, right there.
Wait. I chat. I chat. On 14, chat, guys, chat. On 14.
We haven't even looked at 14 yet.
Guys, I jacked, not Chad.
Oh.
14, like it just scribbles. Because I like miswrote something. It was in like colored pencils. Like.
All right, there is 14.
Okay. You can keep that one up for 10 minutes, please. Yes, please.
There's no point in just copying it down. If you're like, I didn't know what I was doing, just put a star on it and then ask about it. Because if you're just copying it, then you're not learning anything. Number 12. It's right there.
No, usually my star.
Number 14 is right there. What did we go through, 14 or 16? 14, okay.
No, I'm talking about this square.
I liked how quiet it was for a second.
For a second. It's because we're all focused.
Plus, stay
We're
focused.
scared Mr. Sean's gonna get it. I know.
I'm just waiting for someone to get big.
Don't copy it down. I cannot stress that enough. Stop. If you're just copying it down and that's all you're waiting for, stop it. There's no reason for you to do that. Just say, can we do 14? And then we'll do it together. There you go. Good job.
I did most of this in Bible practice. I'm not even joking. No, I didn't have time. So I was like, I had like an hour between like clinic.
I love it when people say, I'm not even joking, because nobody thought they were joking.
I know, but a lot of times people do think I'm joking because of the weird things I
No,
say.
nobody thinks you're joking.
You haven't met my other friends.
You have friends?
Whoa.
Yeah, I'm her friend.
I'm her friend.
Who are you?
I'm Ashley.
I'm Astrid. Oh, that's funny. Okie smoky dokey. Yeah, let's do 14.
Yay.
Okay.
Excuse me, miss. We're being doofuses. It's a good thing. I said not us. I said not us being doofuses.
It is not a good thing.
Say it like that. Because I have a
All right, the instructions say. The instructions say, evaluate each expression, name the property in each step. So you won't know what this means really until geometry, but we're going to write a two-column proof is really what we're going to do. We're going to have statements on one side, justifications on the right. All right? So we're going to evaluate this using order of operations, just like we did in the last lesson, but we're going to say why we're allowed to do the thing. So what can we do first?
Division in the parentheses.
Yeah, you do the 12 divided by 4. Yeah.
Are you okay, Mr. Sean?
Yeah, I'm trying to decide whether I want to actually do that first, but that's fine.
Well, it is.
I know. Order of operations in the parentheses, but the multiplication doesn't have anything to do with it, but it's fine.
Will we be using multiple colors?
You certainly can.
Or will you be using multiple colors?
We shall see. All right.
If he decides, he decides.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's try to decide what we were going to call this justification either. So 12 divided by 4, what is that? 3. That's the only step in this particular problem. The only reason it's taking this long is because in my head, and I'm deliberating in my brain so much, is this 12 divided by 4 step is the only step really in this problem that we could really do it about 3 or 4 different ways and justify it with different things. But I think we're going to go with the simplest, which is what we've already said. 12 divided by 4 is 3. Now, what property lets us do that?
Substitutional.
It is substitution. That's absolutely true. Substitution.
Why did we put 3 minus 3?
Well, what's 12 divided by 4?
3. Yeah, but
It's
I
okay.
did the whole thing. I did 12 divided by 4 minus 3, which is 0.
No, so on these problems, that's worth mentioning. I don't know whether I mentioned that in the video or not, but on a problem like this, you can only do one thing on each step, only one, because you have to write down what lets you do the thing, right? And so you can't do more than one thing. Okay? We're going to learn ways in geometry to sometimes be able to do more than one thing, but most of the time not. Okay, so what would we do next?
3 minus 3 in the parentheses.
3 minus 3, that's true, which is 0. And what property is that? That is not substitution. That is a lie. No, but we're going to use that one in a minute. What property is that one? It's the additive inverse. That's right.
Wait, if the additive, okay, never mind.
Absolutely true. What next?
5 times 0.
Well, so technically we go left to right, but you could do 5 times 0. But let's do 6 times 1/6.
Multiplicative inverse.
It is a multiplicative inverse, and because it's a multiplicative inverse, it equals what? 1.
Oh, that's why it was wrong.
Now what can we do? 5 times 0, which is? 0. What lets us do that?
Take dot. Because. Sorry, what'd you say?
Did you multiply it?
5 times 0, yes. Yes, I did.
5 times 0 is 0, so then it's 1 plus 0.
What lets us do that?
The
Multiplication property of 0.
Multiplication property of 0, that's true.
Asher isn't in this class.
That's true.
No, he's gone. Good.
Asher is not in this class.
How does that mean?
You should have said good.
No, I said he's gone.
No, the other one.
Oh, the other one. Wow.
What should we do now?
1 plus 0.
Is
One.
1. And what property lets us do that? Additive identity. That's true. Easy peasy, right?
Lemons.
Other than the 12 divided by 4, this one wasn't that bad, right?
No.
Can we go over 2?
We can go over 2.
I don't know what is wrong.
Which two do you want to go over? Good job, guys.
No.
Did you get anything wrong? I got 6. I got a few wrong. Not many. I got 1. I was also in a rush, and I should have gone back after you and fixed it by minute.
No, one.
I know I have you.
I was like, hey, go.
I'm so proud. On 14, I jacked myself again, so I was like, and I wrote that wrong, so I was like, and I wrote down wrong again, so I was like,
I don't believe you at all.
But,
You want one?
no, I'm not even joking. This is what my 14 looked like. Cinnamon, please. This is what my 14 looked like.
And I'm back.
So I couldn't keep
All right.
the later action series.
What should we do? Which is what? And yes, substitution, and it's 4. Both of you are correct. One of you was technically answering the question I was asking, and one of you was answering the question I was about to ask. We got there. Substitution. Now what? 4 times 4, which is 16. Substitution. That's an easy accidental mistake to make. Even I accidentally do stuff like that sometimes. Like accidentally adding because you're just kind of going and doing things almost on autopilot and then, oh wait, no, just kidding. 4 times 4 is not in fact 8, it's 16, right? And I'm making that point because it doesn't make you stupid if you put 4 times 4 is 8. It means you were like just going on autopilot and made a silly little mistake. Okay, what should we do now? 6 plus 16, which is 22. Substitution. Great.
For some reason, I thought it was a good idea to multiply 19.
Love it.
See, I have the memory of a goldfish. I can't.
You told us that last.
Practice. Practice makes permanent and faster.
Can we go over 12 for a minute?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wait, never mind. Just wait. No, yep, wait.
What other questions do we have?
6.
Oh, and then if you could go over 8.
Wait, I think I said the
8 after 6.
You said the wrong one?
No, you did 6.
Oh, okay. So what do we need to do? 8. Sounds good.
You don't work.
I'm getting a joke.
I didn't graduate.
Not yet!
Except the 13-year-old.
I had one of the hardest jobs that I ever had.
I'm 15.
What method did the book use? Because I think I know what I want to do. We're going to not shirk from the hard things on this one at least once. Let's see. Let's see what they did because I'm curious. Oh, they went a dumb route, but that's fine. Whatever. Nah, they did it. They didn't factor anything, but that's what we're gonna do. Because factoring a single number, you got this. He doesn't want to talk to you right now.
But he is though.
Well, if he keeps on distracting you, then I'm gonna talk to him.
Not me putting my phone together.
Because I love responding to boyfriends. That's so much fun. Like texting for them. That's so much fun.
That's cool.
Yeah, that's why you just.
That's freaking.
So what the book does on this problem is they go like, okay, do this, which is what property? What property lets us group that differently? No, commutative would be moving it, right? Which one is grouping symbols? Associative. So they use associative. And the reason they use associative is so that they can multiply this first. Get rid of and kind of clear up some ugliness and turn that into 16. And then they get 4. So they use associative and then substitution and then substitution. We're going to do it different because I want to. We're going to change 24. How can I change 24 into something that might make it more useful to me? So, sure, but that's not actually what I'm looking for. No, I can't turn 24 into a decimal. It already is a decimal. I can turn 24 into a decimal. There it is. 24 is now a decimal. Okay, so using division is where we want to think. That's absolutely where I'm going. You're going to see why. Just strap in and pay attention. And you got this. I promise I'll give the punchline. I'm not going to leave you hanging with the joke half told. We got this. So we're going to split 24 into a couple of things. A couple of things. That's true. What?
How many a couple?
Oh, that drives me crazy. Not you specifically. A couple is and will always be 2. A couple is not the same as the word a few. A few is a different word than a couple. A couple is always 2. Her and her boyfriend are a couple. We add another one, and it's drama, not a couple anymore. Okay.
I'm going to be a bachelor, so I'm a single.
Good for you. We're proud.
Anyway, I want to split 24 into 2 numbers. How can I do that? What math tool could let me do that? I want it to still equal the same number in the end.
Your brain.
That's not a tool.
What is 1 over 4 times 12 plus? No, that's not it. Why do we have to change it?
We don't. It's just going to make our life easier in a minute.
It's not. It uses my brain. I did it crazy. Wait, was I right?
I'm giving you hints here.
Oh, it's the root. Okay. You want to do 2 times 4? It's the
2 times 4 doesn't give us 24.
2 times.
But what good?
2 times 12.
8 times 3 could give us 24.
2 times 12.
6 times 4.
2 times 12.
One of those sets of factors might make our life easier up there. 6 and 4 might make our life easier. So let's go back over here.
Do it 4 times 6 instead.
We're going to do this. Let's do it all the way. What lets us do that? What lets us do that? Substitution. Absolutely. Absolutely, substitution. Now what could we do? I want to move those parentheses to somewhere more useful. And I can because there's a property that lets me move parentheses around. So where might I move them? Are you cold?
Yeah.
It's okay.
Maybe the far right. Just a wee bit.
To the far right? Nah, I don't think so.
Far left.
Yes, ma'am.
Can you give her like the noodle like hit her? Okay.
Why?
What do you mean?
She's like sitting there listening at that moment. I mean, usually she's talking to you and you're talking back, but like right at that moment, she was actually paying attention. Why would I hit her? Maybe I'll hit her. Maybe I'll hit you for instigating. Okay, so yeah, far left sounds like a good idea. Now, so we're going to move the parentheses over here. What lets me regroup? What lets me move parentheses? What property? We just had that a few minutes ago. Commutative is still not the right answer to that. Associative. This is the associative property.
No, it's the commutative.
I feel like I like to accidentally add extra S's to things. Nope, it does have two S's. That's good. But asymptote didn't. So, and I end up adding two S's and then it looks bad. So
Wait, can I tell a joke really fast?
no. Okay. Why did that help me? Why did that help me? What was it? Why was it useful to group it over there? What do I have now?
Then you could do the multiplicative inverse.
Because then I can do the multiplicative inverse. That's absolutely true.
Good job, Lou.
Maybe there's a hope for y'all's geometry class after all.
I'm scared of geometry. Me too.
Do not be afraid.
I'm scared of rocket science. I don't know what rocket science is.
That's not true.
Hey!
Should be in kindergarten.
No, actually,
not-
Multiplicative inverse. Great. Now what could we do? Huh? 6 times 1 sounds great. What is 6 times 1? 6. What property is that?
Is there a quiz? Is it multiplicative identity?
It is the identity.
Is there a quiz? Say,
If there is, there is. Which will always be the answer to that question.
that's so helpful.
Not trying to be helpful in this particular context.
Time is only quiz.
Maybe. Or if I feel like it.
later can you
What should we do now?
take the
6 times 2/3. We could actually go even crazier, and we could split some stuff up, and we could turn 2/3. We could turn 2/3 into 1/3 times 1/3. We could turn 6 into 6 times 2 times 3, and then we could do a distributed property and do all of those things. That would be awesome, but we don't need to at this point. We've already shown the split up, and so there's a couple of points to this lesson. One is engaging, associating why something works, and so we're kind of like priming the pump for a geometry class, right? So that's one of the purposes. Another purpose is if you learn how to take something like this and split it up, you can do a lot more in your mental math in your head. Because doing all of this in your head is a lot. You might do it, but it's going to be prone to making some mistakes. This, you could do in your brain. The answer's 4, right?
Why did we move that over there and split it in half? And why did we do all that? To get that
Why did we do that? I literally just explained the answer to your question. Like every bit of it, like every bit of the answer to your question was the explanation was all of those words that I just said.
What doesn't make sense to me is it feels like just doing it left to right would be easier for me as opposed to doing all this because I feel like I'd be doing it wrong whenever I try to change it up.
No, you wouldn't. You'd make more mistakes the way you're talking about. And you said a word that was accidentally useless, which doesn't make you accidentally useless. Yay, you're useful. But, in fact, sometimes saying accidentally useless things is a good way to become useless because then I get to say something useful. That's great. Wonderful. You're welcome. You're so useful today. You're welcome. I mean, thank you. It's the word that goes in that sentence, isn't it? The purpose of this lesson is not to make it easier. That's not what we're trying to do. We're trying to teach a specific set of skills and a specific set of ideas. The goal of your math classes is not to make your life easier. That's silly. That's a totally different class. It's called nap time.
That's my favorite class.
Mine too.
4 is the final result through substitution.
Still doesn't make a lot of sense to me.
Yes, it does. It makes complete and utter sense. What doesn't make sense to you, and this is okay, this part's completely okay, is the why, yeah? That's what doesn't make sense, right? All of it makes sense. You're not confused, right? You're just confused why, right? Yes. You're going to have to trust me that it's good for you.
But like,
it's really hard.
But like, you're going to have to trust me.
wait. So how would I know to do this
If you do it like the book, you just do associative property and then do this and then done. Or if you do it like you did it and just do substitution, that would be right. That would be -0. That would be 100% correct. I went ahead and did this to stretch a different place up here.
Okay, now that makes more sense.
That's the whole point of this entire class and next year's class and the one after that too, is to stretch a different place up here. This year we'll stretch over here, and then next year we'll stretch over here, and this one little lesson, we're starting to baby stretch next year's big stretch. We got this. It's going to be great. I love teaching geometry. This is going to be a fun class to teach geometry to. It's going to be great.
Can I get hit with the pool noodle?
Oh, that's fine. But yeah, you're right. I did make a mistake.
I want to get hit by it.
It's fun to get hit with it.
It's like, no, I'm saying, why does he use the phone? I forgot what the reason was. If you say it comes.
There is no one-to-one correlation right now. When I used to do it as a punishment, it was because they died in classcraft, and it rolled that on the wheel of fate. But right now, it's like, I feel like you're being annoying, or I feel like I want to be funny, and so I smack you with the pool noodle. Yeah. So this year the when do I do it is when I feel like it, which is even more unpredictable and evil. Any other questions for this lesson?
We should do a quiz.
Let's take a quiz. While I write the quiz, sure.
What's the date?
I'm blowing it. Stop. I do not. I think I did. Oh, yeah. I have a question. It's 11.
Okay. What?
The reflexive, symmetric, and transitive rules. We use that one for quiz.
You might.
But like, what type of question would be used to? That's what I'm gonna say.
Ones with equals in them,
Oh.
generally.
Just make some. I know. I'm out of cards. I don't have any cards. I can bring you some next time. Thank you. That's awesome.
No, I don't want to give you one. Because there's a hidden step that I would feel like I needed to count off for, and I don't want to do that on that problem. Is what a 2?
Is that an S?
That says numbers.
We should do a 9.
Twos go this way.
Alright, we got it,
So you
guys.
should be in.
Bro said, Deepest apologies.
What?
Deepest apologies. That's me saying I'm sorry. Hang up. Apologies is a smart way of saying I'm sorry.
Ready, set, go.
I'm going.
I said it was all the time.
Just genuinely.
I just well, we're not allowed to say I'm sorry in volleyball, so I changed that to I apologize.
But are you though?